Today I would want to express my heartfelt gratitude to my fellow young Africans who are out there doing everything in their capacity to help rebuild Africa and the individual countries. The various movements that are helping rebuild Africa, I am grateful to you, and we are in support of your great ambition and sight for Africa. Today I want to talk about something that has been bothering my mind as an African youth for long. I sometimes sit and wonder what is happening to African countries, given the fact that we have the various resources, the various leaders, the various human capacities, yet things are not going well with our continent. Individual countries are in shambles. Economic crises are all over many African countries. But we have the resources, we have the gold, we have the platinum, you have the manganese, we have the diamonds, we have everything. And the Western countries do not have this. They have to rely on us for everything. Even human resources, the best doctors, Africans also have produced, all are working in Europe and other Western countries. Africa has what it takes to lead. But our problem, as I always say, is with leadership crisis. Because when you look at African continent, we're blessed all these natural resources, and yet where we are, Africa Beyond Aid is a thing that is workable. Every country can go without the aid of these foreign, Western and other ideologies that they continue to push to us. But the problem we have that's making us not progress is one of apathy. Our leaders are so selfish. Our leaders cannot fulfill the promises they make in their campaign manifestos. That is the problem. Our leaders cannot fight the corruption in them. Our leaders so cannot fight corruption in the society. Fighting of corruption has become one major obstacle and a bigger problem to African leaders. This has led to the mismanagement of funds of the various African countries. Leaders upon leaders come and waste the national resources. Countries and presidents in Africa will go for monies from these Europeans and Asian countries, yet they will mismanage the money. Today, Ghana Beyond Aid, which was a crude and something everyone bought into, is now becoming like something impossible. But it isn't something impossible. It is something impossible. It is something really, really possible. However, we can achieve it only if we fight the corrupt acts in our society. This is what our African leaders are refusing to perform, the job they are refusing to perform. We elect them into office to fight corruption because it is the biggest problem we are facing as Africans. And we, the youth of Africans, are aware of this. I am sorry that some youths are even more corrupt than the older ones, but a few among us will continue to fight for the welfare of Africa. Africa can do better. Africa can live without the support of Europeans. Africa is a continent that can manage its affairs. Africa is overgrown to be begging funds from Europeans. Our leaders, whenever they go outside this country to beg for funds, always make us feel very shy. We don't want it. We are ready to work. We are ready to sacrifice. We are ready to put our efforts together in building this country. Involve us in the leadership, and let's find a better Africa for ourselves. Thank you, and continue watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I'll meet you in the next video. Take care.